Now, if you've ever said, I just want someone to tell me what to do when it comes to my hair, I get that. Okay. Honestly, I get that because when your hair has been confusing you, frustrating you, disappointing you, not responding in the way that you hoped, there comes a point where you're tired of researching. You're tired of comparing products. You're tired of watching video after video. You might even get tired of me sometimes. You're tired of reading comments. You're tired of hearing 10 different answers to the same question that still don't solve your problem. At that point, you're not even looking for more information. You're looking for relief, right? You're looking for somebody to just come through the noise, cut through the noise and say, do this first, stop doing that. Here's what actually matters. And when you've been overwhelmed long enough, that kind of clarity feels like peace. So, yes, I understand the feeling behind this. The statement that I just need someone to tell me what to do. Because when you've been stuck in confusion, simple starts to sound real, real good. Okay, so today we are talking about what it means when you get to the point where you say, I just want someone to tell me what to do. And if you're new here, my name is Kendra, and I help women over 40 understand their hair by understanding their body. Okay, so let's talk about why this feels so real. Why the feeling of I just want someone to tell me what to do feels so real. What makes this feel so real is decision fatigue is exhausting, right? All hair care um, can absolutely create decision fatigue. Okay. Should you moisturize more? Should you use less product? Should you focus on growth? Should you focus on the scalp? Should you wash your hair more often? Some people are saying black people wash their hair too much. Some say they don't wash it. We don't wash it enough. Should you stretch out the wash day? Is what I'm experiencing dryness? Is it buildup? Is it breakage? Is it shedding? Is it stress? Is it my hormones? Is it my medication? At some point, your brain just is done. Your brain is like, girl, that's enough. Okay. It's kind of like when you go to a restaurant with this big giant menu. Okay. Hello, Cheesecake Factory. And instead of feeling excited about the food, you get annoyed, right? Because why are there 94 options and somehow none of them are helping you to decide, right? And you're sitting there and now you don't even want the menu. You just want the waiter to come over and say, here, start here. This makes sense. This is good. Eat this first. That's where many women, and maybe you, may be with your hair. You're not lazy, you're just overloaded. Okay. And when you're overloaded, being told what to do can feel like safety. And so, what does this really mean? Okay, let's talk about what this really means when you say, I just want someone to tell me what to do with my hair. A lot of times, when you say, I just need someone to tell me what to do, what you really mean is, I need clarity, I need direction, I need help understanding what actually applies to me. Okay. You're saying, I'm tired of trying random things. And all of these things matter. Okay. Because there's nothing wrong with wanting guidance, there's nothing wrong with wanting help with your hair. But the problem is when a woman stays so dependent on outside voices that you never learn how to hear your own hair. Okay. And that's what keeps us stuck. Now, every decision has to go through the internet. Every new symptom sends you down a rabbit hole of searching answers. Every recommendation sounds tempting. Every product sounds like something you need to go buy right now. Every trend that you see online looks like it might be the answer. So instead of you building confidence with your hair and your routine, you start to build dependency. And that's a dangerous cycle. Okay. Because if you don't know how to understand your own hair, you will fall for everything. Every new oil, every new trend, every new must have, every loud opinion from somebody whose hair, scalp, and lifestyle and body is nothing like yours. So yes, guidance matters. Okay, we need that. But the deeper goal is not for somebody to keep telling you what to do forever. The deeper goal is for you to understand your hair well enough to know what makes sense and what doesn't. I said this in my last video. My goal is for you to know your hair so well that you don't get duped, that you know what you need, what purpose the products that you buy serve in your routine. You have a routine. You are consistent in your routine so that you're not tossed back and forth by every new thing that pops up on the internet or in the beauty supply store or while you're scrolling TikTok or Facebook or what have you. This is what we call discernment. Okay? Discernment is powerful because once you have it, you cannot be easily swayed. You know what your hair needs. You know what your body is going through. You know what season of life you're in. You know what your hair growth cycle is like at this time. You know what your scalp needs. You know your porosity, right? These are the things that help you understand what to buy when you're buying products. Help you to understand what part of your routine is most important. Helps you understand what is the thing that you need to focus on first. Okay, you don't need to focus on every problem that you have. Okay, so let's talk about the mind, body, and hair connection because this is important. I always bring the conversation back to the bigger picture, okay, because this is the core of what I teach. Okay, this is not just here, buy this product, use this herb, use this ingredient. This brand is good. This brand sucks. If all you ever learn is a list of instructions, but you never understand the connection between your hair, your scalp, your body, your habits, then you're still dependent. And you're still seeing the products as the main character or as the solution. Okay? You may know what someone has told you to do, but you don't know why you're doing it. And if the situation changes, then you're lost all over again. That's why I teach women, and that's why I want to teach you to go deeper than products, because your hair is always responding to something. And this is especially important as we get older. If you're a woman over 40, over 50, 60, this is going to be foundational for you when it comes to your hair health. Okay? Because again, your hair is always responding to something. Your scalp can be showing signs of dryness, buildup, irritation, or inflammation. Your strands could be showing signs of breakage, poor moisture balance, rough handling. Okay? Your body could be dealing with stress. That affects your hair. Your body can be dealing with hormonal shifts. That affects your hair. Nutritional gaps affect your hair. Or any other internal, there's a lot of other internal changes that can affect your hair because the hair is not separate from the body. So the goal is not just to memorize someone else's routine. It's to understand the body's signals. Okay? What is your hair showing you? What is your scalp saying? What patterns keep repeating? What has changed in your life recently? What actually helps? What consistently makes things worse? Once you start asking questions like that, then things begin to shift, okay? You're not just following blind instructions. You need the blind leading the blind. You learn how to think about your hair differently. You learn how to observe what's going on in certain times of your life, in certain seasons. Okay. You learn how to interpret. You learn how to respond with intention. And that is what builds real confidence. Okay. So this video is not going to be very long. All right. I just wanted to drive the point home again about when you think that you need someone to show you what to do or to tell you what to do, you're not wrong. Okay. But the deeper level of that means that you don't fully understand your hair. Okay. So if you've been saying that, I want you to know that I understand the heart behind that. Okay. And yes, again, guidance is helpful. You need somebody to tell you where to start. Okay. That's important. Sometimes you do need somebody to help you sort through the noise, simplify the process, and point you in the right direction. Okay. Because you probably have 3 or 4 different things going on with your hair that's bothering you. You don't need to try to solve 3 or 4 different things. Okay. My goal is never for you to stay confused and dependent on me. I do not want you to forever stay dependent on me. I love that you're here. I love that you watch these videos and you take this content in, but you should not be dependent on me or anybody when it comes to your hair. Okay. My goal is to help you understand your hair so well that you move with more confidence, more wisdom, more discernment. So you're not running to the internet for every little thing. Okay. You're not falling for every product promise. You're not constantly second guessing yourself. You know how to listen to your hair. You know how to listen to your scalp and your body with clarity. Okay. If this sounds like a place that you are in right now, I want you to know that I created a workshop. This workshop will be twice a month. It's called the Plan My Haircare Workshop. This is where I guide you and help you understand what to do, right? But more than that, I teach you how to stop spiraling, stop panicking. I teach you how to slow down, choose one thing, trust the process, and rebuild consistency with yourself. Because the goal is not just for somebody to tell you what to do. The goal is for you to become the woman who already knows what to do and why she's doing it. Okay? So the link to the workshop will be in the description. Okay? The link will take you directly to the website where you can register. And I think this is going to be a good start. Again, if you are in a place of confusion, you don't know what you need, you don't know why you need to start where you need to start, you're dealing with several different issues and you just don't know what to start with first. Okay? This workshop is going to be great for that. Okay? The world is overstimulated right now. Okay? It's so easy to get pulled in many different directions. Okay? But I'm here to help you to simplify, to regulate, to focus, to trust your body, to stop panicking, and to stay consistent. That's what we're doing here. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. And as always, I will come back and answer those. I'm just looking at my notes to see if there's anything I missed before I go. And this video has not been long, so I think I covered what I needed to cover. Not even 15 minutes in, girl. Okay. But yes, this was purpose excuse me, this was purposely a shorter video because I just had that thought. I've heard many women say those words before. I just want somebody to tell me what to do. Just tell me what to buy. And years ago, I would have done that. Years ago, I did do that, actually. When I first started coming on Facebook and doing Facebook Lives, that's what I did. I just told women what to do. And I didn't really give a lot of context on why. But that was the early stages of me coming into understanding products and understanding patterns and understanding hair health and understanding the issues that women deal with over the age of 40 and 50. And so at that time, that was necessary. Since then, the internet streets are full of people giving that type of information, telling you what to use, but not really telling you why. Not really catering what your hair needs based on what you're experiencing. Hair care for a 25-year-old is going to look a lot different from hair care for a 65-year-old. Okay? I think my oldest, most mature, I'm not even going to say oldest, my most seasoned customer was, I believe, 82. Okay. So don't think that just because as you get older, you don't care about your hair. I've seen it firsthand. You probably will. Just because you get older, don't think you won't care. I've met a lot of women that are retired, all the things. They still care. Okay. They still care about their hair health. They still want to know what they should be focusing on. All right. So again, if you are here and you're tired of choosing products that don't work, you're tired of not knowing what to focus on first, you want to get a plan in place, then check out the link in the description for the Plan My Hair Care workshop. It will be hosted by me. It will be a live group. It's going to be a small group, so there's limited seats available. I think I'm starting out with just 10 women, up to 10 women. And what we'll do is walk through my emergency hair care planner. So that's the tool that we use inside the workshop. You'll get a copy of that for free. Okay. You'll get a copy of that for free. And what we do is we go through the guide. The guide teaches you, or the planner teaches you, how to select your most one issue. Okay. You can have 3, but in the planner, to create your plan, you start with one thing. Okay. This is how we get focused and how we simplify. We select one thing. Okay. And then I give you a game plan for each of the things that you say. There's five different things that you can select inside the planner. Whatever you select, there is a guide or a plan to walk you through different things that you can focus on for that issue. Okay. Once you find your focus area and you select the things that you're going to pay closer attention to, then we build your plan based off that. Okay. So I'm purposely doing a small group so that you can get a little bit of one-on-one help. Now, I won't be able to create a plan for 10 women in a short amount of time, But this is kind of the point of the workshop, is for you to understand your own hair, understand your body, understand what you need to focus on first, and how to create a routine that's simple enough for you to follow for at least 30 days. Okay? So that's what we're doing inside of the workshop, because the goal is not to do everything. The goal is to choose what matters, stay with it long enough to learn, and let consistency become evidence that you can trust yourself. Okay? Because a lot of times, what I just want somebody to tell me to do, I just want somebody to tell me what to do. A lot of times, what that means is I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself enough to figure it out. So I want somebody to do it for me. Even if that's true, you still should learn some things about yourself, your hair, your body, your mindset, and how nutrition affects your hair. Okay? And that's what we do inside the workshop. So again, the link to that will be in the description below. You can check it out. If you have questions, you can always come back to this video and I will answer those in the comments. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave you all here. Again, this was going to be a short video. I just wanted to come on here and give some quick information. And so I hope to see you all back again next week. If you're here and you're watching, please make sure to like the video or hype the video. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I'm usually live once a week and giving specific information on how to understand your hair by understanding your body first. Okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Just remember, as always, understanding your hair is not a luxury, it's your power. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.